One of the easiest ways to manage your anxiety disorder and panic attacks is a very simple thing. And as simple as this is going to sound, I assure you it works. And it is something that I was not doing in the beginning. It took me several months to do this. And once I implemented it, it works. It's super simple. And please hear me out. Please just educate yourself about your anxiety and your panic attacks and what is going on in your system. When I first had my very first panic attack, where I felt like I was having a heart attack, I went to the ER. A couple of weeks later, I had another panic attack, and I again went to the emergency room. And that's when the doctor there told me, hey, you're having a panic attack, you just need to do some breath work and kind of figure out what's going on. The doctor didn't really give me too many practical tips, but he kept telling me that I was having a panic attack. So what I did is I took matters into my own hands and I started doing some research. I started really diving into the psychology of the human brain and what happens when you're having a panic attack. What is anxiety? What causes anxiety? And the reason educating yourself is going to help tremendously is it's going to take away that fear of the unknown. One of the biggest reasons that many people who have anxiety end up having a lot of panic attacks, and even if you are not diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and have panic disorder or just having panic attacks, is a lot of the information that you are not aware of tends to make things a lot worse. Because in the beginning, when you're having panic attacks, you may be thinking you're having a heart attack, and that's why you go to the ER. But when you start figuring out what is causing your panic attacks and what is a panic attack, it's going to be the first step of you moving forward into the next phase and chapter of your life. When I started having panic attacks, I wasn't sure what the heck was going on. And when I started doing my own research, I started looking into the fight or flight response. That human beings at one point, when they were hunters, they would go out and they would face saber-toothed lions. And when there was a saber-toothed lion lurking around the corner, their body went into a fight or flight response. But because in modern society, we are not fighting off or running away from saber-toothed lions, we are still dealing with the fight or flight response. But that fight or flight response is linked to stress or worry that we were not designed to be stressed or worried about. Things such as deadlines for work or school, things like sitting in busy traffic and running late for work or for school, or just a myriad of other worries or stressors that cause us to go into a fight or flight response and then have a panic attack just out of the blue, sitting in a classroom. Or for example, with my first panic attack, I was sitting in traffic and I had a panic attack out of the blue, and I was so scared and I didn't know what was going on. Just educate yourself around anxiety, panic attacks, and I assure you it is going to be the catalyst for your future. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.